What's up, guys? This is Showmaster bringing you today doing Web Deku. What's from the Fusion Match in Part 1. Now let's get started. Let me set a timer and let's go. Now then, we're starting this off at Deku at age 6. Now then, Deku's looking around exactly until he finds mostly a person to duel. And they're having a duel exactly. Deku's mostly holding nothing back exactly. And the professor can see that exactly. The professor predicts that he's going to A, card him, or B, let his dragon eat him exactly, after the duel is done. Now, let me explain one thing only. Everyone in this fusion match exactly has one quirk exactly. The quirk to bring things to life. Not like rocks and stuff, dual monsters, so yeah. Now then, that's why if you summon a card, then you can turn it to life thanks to your quirk. So yeah. I mean, turn back, or bring it back to life or some shit. So yeah. Now, Deku wins this duel exactly, and everyone sees how brutal he was actually. Now then, he just says that, well, you lost your duel exactly so well, as he just grabs his duel list and takes it off of him, looking through his cards. Immediately the guy says, wait, those are my cards, saying that, well, I think you don't need them anyway. I mean, you're going to get turned to a card anyway. As everyone heard that. Now, he's looking over this guy's card exactly, and seeing that they're all trash exactly. They're all Ancient Gear cards. Except one. Ancient Gear Golem and Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon. He just takes these two and say that, well, as he just throws the cards in the air and tells his dragon to fire, immediately firing its beam of energy through its mouth, destroying this guy's cards. Now then, the guy gets back up, Deku just grabs him and just says that, well, you're gonna get turned to a card anyway. As he touches his duel list and the guy gets turned to a card. Now, he says who's next, looking around him as people are scared now. As well, he just walks away. He knows that nobody's going to take his top spot at the school exactly. Now then, Serena, well, she feels like Deku's a piece of shit human, because, well, he just did that. Now, the professor says that, well, Serena, what do you thought of Deku exactly? Saying that, well, he's an arrogant duelist anyway. He thinks he's better than everyone else, though. Because he has that stupid Starting Zone Fusion Dragon card anyway. The professor says that, well, would you like to take the card exactly? Serena just looks at the professor. She just says, actually, no. I don't take anyone's cards exactly. Only if I win a duel against them exactly. The professor says that, well, let's check see. After, well, history and mostly history class at Duel Academy, then we're going to have the tournament duel exactly. Where it's going to be you versus Deku exactly. So yeah. She just says, wait, what? Saying yes, you're going to humiliate him during the entire school exactly. He's going to get so mad in the fact that he's going to do anything in his power to get revenge on you. Then you do anything around that to seem like you're better than him. To see that, well, Deku can get picked on exactly, so we can check see what will happen. She just says, I'm not doing that exactly. As the professor says, yes, you are. Or do you want to be stuck in that, well, or do you want me to do something else exactly? Now, the professor has done a few things to his daughter exactly. Mostly, well, using a type of serum exactly to give her horrendous nightmares. It's like Doom Eternal, but like crank up into your nightmares, give it to a 6-year-old, or a 5-year-old exactly, and do that shit. So yeah. Now, Deku and Serena are the exact same age in this timeline. So yeah. Now, some of you are going to be asking me, oh, this is not how the professor acts in the anime. Well, I'm not taking from the anime. I'm doing something way different with his character. So, yeah. Now then. After, well, history class, though, immediately the professor says across, well, Duel Academy exactly, he says everyone comes to the center of the school exactly. Because I have my daughter versus the top student, Deku. Immediately everyone looking at Deku exactly. They think that Serena can actually defeat him. And some people think that Serena's going to lose, though, and get carded. Now then. He just says what, exactly? As everyone just stops looking at him, exactly. Now. After his class is done, everyone comes to the courtyard, exactly. When the duel is getting started. The professor says, okay, whoever wins this duel exactly gets, well... Whoever wins gets, well, anyone's card exactly. Any of their card in the deck exactly. And, well, they are now the top student here, and then, well, in the future, something will happen to them exactly. Deku just says fine. And Serena says fine, too. He says, how about this exactly? If I win, though, let's see. I really don't know what I'm going to do anyway if I win. How about this? I win, though. Serena has to, well... Let's check, see. Oh, I got it. Serena has to do all my homework for the entire year. Serena just said, fine, anyway. You're just too stupid anyway. Deku just says, what the hell did you just say to me? As the professor says, fine. Just get to start exactly. Now, Deku says, I'll go first anyway. Now, I summon 4 Predator Plant Warrior in attack position with 1,800 attack points. When Predator Warrior is on the field, it allows me to special summon 1 Predator-type monster through my deck. Predator Plant, sorry. I choose Predator Plant Cephalodius. Now then, what would happen if, well, I don't have a polymerization in my hand? Showing his entire hand to Serena, saying that you're being really cocky, aren't you? Say yes I am, because, well, one thing only, I know I'm better than you in any other way. First thing, you're the professor's golden child anyway. You can never do anything wrong. As she just tells Deku to continue on with his stupid turn already so I can defeat you. Deku just says fine. As he just says that, well, thanks to Predator Plant Cephalodius, it allows me to contact fusion. As everyone hears that, saying, wait, contact fusion? As they only know one person in Duel Canon that could do that, Jaden Yugi. So yeah. Now then, the professor in our new deck can actually do contact fusion. As Deku says that, well, with the Predator Plant Contact Fusion, I get summoned starting on a Fusion Dragon, and its attack points will double its attack points. To 2,600 to 4,000, or 5,000 actually. So yeah, it'll round up to 5,000 actually. The Professor's daughter says fine. As well, starting with a Fusion Dragons on the field with 5,000 attack points. And its defense points will become its attack points too. So, well, it's 5,000 defense and 5,000 attack. It's the most perfect card ever. As Deku says that, I set 2 cards face down in my turn. Fine then. By the way, Serena does not play her main deck in the anime. She plays an Ancient Gear deck. So yeah, she just says, I draw. I summon 4th Ancient Gear Soldier in attack position. As Deku starts laughing exactly, saying that that monster only has 1,800 attack points. And my Starving Venom Fusion Dragon has 5,000 attack points anyway. Your Ancient Gear monsters might can negate spells and traps, but, well, Contact Fusion wasn't a spell or trap card anyway, so, well, its attack points will stay normal. She says, I know that exactly. He just says, why the hell did you summon a weak monster then? She says, you'll see why. As she just says, I activate the spell card, Polymerization, fusing Ancient Gear Golem, Reactor Dragon, Hydra together. To summon 4th Ancient Gear Ultimate Pounding Golem. I really don't know how you actually say it, so yeah. Deku sees it only has 4,500 attack points. As Deku just starts laughing again, saying that that thing only has 4,500. I think you got your math there wrong, Serena. You need to 1,000 more attack points to destroy my monster. Or both of our monsters might be destroyed if they are equal. She says I know, because I activate the spell card Power of the Guardian. As Deku hears that, saying, wait, what the hell does it do? What the hell does it do? She says, oh, I forgot to tell you, Deku. Power of the Guardian allows me to equip 1 spell counter on my spell. When it attacks your monster, it'll gain 500 attack points. But I can remove 1 counter exactly to cancel the destruction of my monster. That means your monster will be destroyed and my monster saved. As Deku hears that. He's just thinking though, his trap cards can save him, but he remembers Ancient Gear monster can negate spells and trap cards, so he's really fucked. As she tells her Ancient Gear monster to attack Deku's Starving Venom, as it gets destroyed. So yeah, her Ancient Gear card stays on the field and Deku's Starving Venom is destroyed. Deku's getting mad about this exactly, but he remembers that he can just special summon it again, thanks to Predator Plant Warrior. He starts laughing again. Serena says, what the hell are you laughing about exactly, you idiot? Saying, oh, you didn't read the card text of my, Predator Plant Warrior. When a contact fusion was, let's say, a dragon-type monster, all spells and trap cards on the field are destroyed, counting as my own. Power of the Guardian is now destroyed, and his 2 trap cards were destroyed too. She says, why the hell you destroy your own traps? Because they're wicked tokens, of course. Have you never heard of the professor that used to work here? Dr. William Crowler? Yeah, why? He has a gravestone over there. Oh, by the way, mostly before he, passed exactly, I actually saw him exactly doing something, and I stole his 2 wicked tokens. So yeah, as Deku says that these 2 wicked tokens get special summoned on the field immediately in defense mode. Now then, I think it's my turn, isn't it, Serena? She says, yeah, it is, Deku. Now, as Deku draws and sees his card, this is so perfect to him. He says, finally, I can show you what true fusion is, actually. Because guess what? I'll fusion summon cards in our graveyard together. As everyone hears that, somebody calls him crazy exactly because you can't fusion summon cards in the graveyard. He actually says you can, actually. By activating this one spell card I actually have. It isn't super polymerization that Jade and Yugi use. Oh no, it's not ultimate polymerization either. I call this card, well, Fossil Fusion. You see, due to Fossil Fusion's effect, it can only special summon a fossil-type monster in the field that has a fossil name. But due to Predator Plant Warrior's effect, it can change its name to any type of monster in the game and change any card in the graveyard to any name in the game exactly of dual monsters. Wait, so that means then, yes, I can fusion summon it by changing its name to Starving Venom to Fossil Starving Venom. Now then, I fuse Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem and, Predator Plant Warrior together to summon forth my card again. Come forth, Fossil Fusion. Come forth, my Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, or its new name is called Fossil Starving Venom. So yeah, and its attack points gain 1,000 more attack points to it, so now it has 6,000 attack points. So yeah, you're gonna be asking, what about these two tokens? Oh yes, those were the cost of it exactly. I have destroyed 2 cards on the field to keep this monster on the field exactly thanks to Fossil Fusion. So I destroyed these 2 wicked tokens. So yeah, and they deal us both 2,000 points of damage. Now, as they do have 2,000 life points left. Deku says that, you're almost close to, I'm almost close to victory, and you're almost close to doing all my homework for the entire year. As she says, yeah, right. Now, her dad did give her a knockoff of super polymerization. She has it in her hand. As Deku just says that, I am my turn. As everyone hears that, saying that, wait, what? Saying, yes, I am my turn. I want to see you crumble against me exactly, my fossil starving venom. Now then, she just says, fine, your arrogance will get you nowhere, Deku. As she draws another Ancient Gear Golem. She's just saying, great. Now then, I activate the spell card Super Polymerization. Everyone hears that from Serena. Everyone's saying, wait, what? As Deku is, actually surprised. Let me guess, did you dig up somebody's grave exactly and stole cards? Well, you're not actually a nice girl, aren't you? She says, actually, I didn't, though. My dad created this card. Again, with your dad exactly. You came to fight your battles without his help anyway. As everyone just says, that is true exactly. Serena just says, how about this? If I win, though, then you have to give me your Starving Venom Fusion Dragon card. As Deku hears that, he just says, fine. But if I win, I get your Super Polymerization, and you have to dig up the graves of, Jade and Yugi, Zane, Truesdale, and everyone that, had great cards. In fact, I actually heard that Jade and Yugi had New Bell, though, the most powerful card in the game. In fact, I wish I had the Egyptian God cards. Those would be really powerful, in fact. As Deku says that. Now then. Serena says, yeah, you know the Egyptian God cards are fake, right? On contrary, mostly Serena, the Egyptian gods are real exactly. In fact, the only person that actually had to wield them is, Seto Kaiba, Yugimoto, and, a few others. And soon I will collect all 3, though. Imagine it, me, Deku, with the 3 Egyptian god cards, exactly. She says, yeah, you're crazy, you know that, right? I know, but still. In fact, I might want to raise up the stakes, exactly. Maybe if I win, I get to be, maybe you can become my servant, exactly. Do whatever I say, you'll do it. As she just says, hell no. As he says, fine, I'll force you to. As, he just says, continue on your turn, Serena. She just says, fine. She activates the spell card Super Polymerization, fusing your fossil starving venom, and, my ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. Deku says, why the heck are you fusing a fossil card with an Ancient Gear card? Saying this is why, to summon forth this monster. Fusion Lord. Now, when Fusion Lord's on the field exactly, you take 2,000 points of damage. As Deku hears that, he's saying, no, not so fast exactly. I discard Predator's shield exactly to reduce all that effect damage to 0. In fact, I gain 2,000 life points. She says, huh, but you still have to wait for the battle phase exactly, and my monster has 4,500 attack points to wipe out your life points exactly. He says, fine, as she attacks and she wins exactly. Deku just says, damn it. Well, a deal is a deal exactly. As he walks over to Serena, gives her Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, giving it to her and telling her that I will get my Starving Venom Fusion Dragon back. You'll see me again with your own card exactly. As he just gives up exactly. Doesn't give a shit. As he just walks away. Now then, the professor says that, well, my daughter's now the top student at this school exactly. Deku's thinking though, well, I better dig up those 2 grades exactly though. As he smiles though in his head exactly, he knows he's going to win the next battle. He says, oh yeah, I forgot Serena, meet me here tomorrow. How about we have a rematch exactly? She just says, fine, Deku. And if I win, well, if you win though, you get your Starving Venom Fusion Dragon back. And you get Super Polymerization. He says, I don't need Super Polymerization. The only card I need is, well, my dragon back. And you can't handle its power anyway. You'll see what happens though. As Deku walks away again, continuously walking to his dorm, and, well, leaving. Everyone's cheering on Serena actually won though. They're actually having a little party. So yeah, because Deku was like the guy who appeared near everyone exactly. Now then, at the middle of the night exactly, Deku sneaks out of his dorm and, well, he knows where the gravestone of these greatest duelists were at. He has a shovel though exactly. He stole it exactly though. He's walking through campus exactly trying to find these fucking graves, as he actually does. He digs up, Zane Truzel and, the Elemental Hero guy. So yeah. Not Yu-Gi-Oh, but Jaden Yugi and Zane Truzel. Digging up both of their graves and stealing their best cards. Deku getting his Yubel cards and Super Polymerization, and, he's getting his entire Cyber Dragon type and Elemental Hero fusing together to create Elemental Cybers. So yeah. Now then, the next day happens exactly. Serena's waiting in the courtyard exactly, and the rest of her class, mostly the entire school, is waiting. As Deku walks in exactly. Now, she says, you're going to get your ass kicked, Deku. He says, I can't swear. We'll see, Serena. You're going to lose this duel exactly. I'm going to have my dragon back. In fact, I bet I can win. In fact, will only, what hand size of 3 only. She just says that that's not how you play the game exactly. He says, huh, you actually know something for once. I thought, females at this academy were stupid. As he says that aloud, all the females are now mad exactly. So after this duel, they might just beat the shell out of Deku. Now, the professor is there too, looking over this duel exactly. Now, he just said, let's duel. Now, I'll go first. Oh, these cards are so good exactly. First thing, I summon Elemental Hero with Stand Tricks in attack position. Everyone heard that, saying that, did you? He says, yes, I did. I did dig up, dig up those 2 powerful duels exactly graves. I don't even know why Fusion Dimension didn't even get their decks at all. It's a waste anyway, because I now have Elemental Heroes, Yubel, Super Polymerization, and Cyber Archetype in one. I call this deck the Elemental Cybers, cause, Cybers and Elemental Heroes. But I call them Fusion Heroes, cause they're better than all you. As he just says, I activate the spell card Super Polymerization. I fuse Elemental Hero, Restoratrix, Bubbleman, Avion, Neos, and Clayman. She says, you know the cost of Super Polymerization. He says, I know, I had to discard a card. That's why I'm discarding the spell card, Call of the Fusions, to my grave to activate it. Now then, come forth. Elemental Hero, Divine Neos. It has, 2,500 attack points. For each, Elemental Hero card in the graveyard, it gains 5,000. It gains 1,000 for each one. That's a total of 7,500 attack points. Now then, I end my turn there. She just says, fine, Deku, your arrogance will get you nowhere. As she draws. Now, she's going to summon Deku's own card on the field. She says, well, I better activate the exact same card you did, Deku. It seems like I'm copying you, or you're copying me. He says, no, you're actually copying me. I have the real card. You have a fake. She says, shut up. As she just activates the spell card Super Polymerization, discarding her spell card exactly, to summon forth Deku's Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. Now then, Deku just says, well, great, you summoned my Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. I'm not scared at all, in fact. After I'm done with this duel exactly, I might just take Jane Yugi's Bell and whelp his other cards and burn the rest exactly. As Deku coughs exactly. Uncontrollably. He says, what the hell? No, she says, you're sick, aren't you exactly? He says, no. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me, but I have to check the doctor exactly. But still, I don't see anything wrong with my body at all. Now, she just says that, well, I end my turn here with one face down. Deku just says, fine. I draw. Well, this card will be useful enough. First thing, I activate the spell card Token Generator. This card allows me to special summon 4 tokens on the field. She says, what the hell are tokens going to do to you anyway? Seeing this is why. All the tokens are in defense mode exactly. Now then, when token creators on the mostly continuous spell, I can destroy it to special summon one level 10 monster with 0 attack points and 0 defense. I summon 4 for Bell on the field. Now, due to Bell's effect when I end my turn, I have to tribute 1 card on the field. But, well, I can activate Token Generator's effect, actually. Guess what? I can destroy any special summon type monster on the field, and fusion summoning counts as special summoning. So it destroys all cards on the field, my tokens, my Divine Needles, and my own Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. It technically wiped out Serena's field and his own. Now then, due to Bell's effect, it summons its other form, Bell Terra Incarnate. Now then, Serena's getting a lot scared exactly. This card, well, is powerful in fact. She has actually done a lot of research on it. Now, he says that, well, let's check to see what else. Oh yes, I forgot, when I end my turn, all monsters on the field are destroyed. Well, I end my turn there. You're up, Serena. She just says, fine, Deku. So I can't destroy your monster, I'll summon Bell Terran Ultimate Nightmare on the field. That card is indestructible to get past exactly, can't be destroyed by battle. And I can't do you any damage at all. He just says yes and yes, exactly. You've done your history on this card, haven't you? She says, yeah, I am. Yes, I have, actually. So, yeah. He just says good, because this is the card that's going to defeat you and get my Starving Venom Fusion Dragon back. Now then, she says, fine, I'll bring it back, exactly. And he says, what? I activate, well, the track card, Grave Robber. It allows me to take 1 card from your graveyard and add to my hand. Huh, it's like the saying goes, when you steal, I steal back. He says, I think you got that saying all wrong. I think you just made that one up. She just says I did not. As he just says, yes you did exactly. Now, she just says I really don't care. I steal your Call of the Fusion back. He just says, well, it doesn't matter anyway. No monster in the game of Duel Monsters can destroy my Bell. And if you even do, then the cycle will continue on exactly. Like a butterfly exactly. Larvas, then caterpillar, then butterfly, then creating all over again. The circle of life. But with my cards, it's physically the circle of life with Duel Monsters. She just says, I know exactly. As she activates the spell card, Call of Fusion. Or, called Fusion Call. It allows you to bring back any fusion type monster from either player's graveyards. So yeah. And you can copy 1 effect on the field exactly. She summons Deku's Starving Venom Fusion Dragon back on the field. Deku says, huh. Well, you still have my Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. That won't happen that long. She says, why not, exactly? You forgot, though. Fusion Generator has a 3rd effect, actually. When you special summon a type monster on the field, you deal yourself the damage of all cards, the highest card on the field, exactly, that used to be on the field. And the Divine Needles has 7,500 attack points on the field. And that's going to deal you effect damage. Not, well, battle damage at all. And technically you copy my Bell as a card effect, so I can't destroy in battle. But, well, I think you're done here. As immediately Deku just says that I win the game exactly. As her life points drop down to 0. Deku just walks over to Serena, grabs her duelist, and looks at all of her cards. Checks seeing where the hell is this Starving Venom Fusion Dragon at. He grabs it exactly and gives her back her deck and her duelist. Oh yes, I forgot Serena. By the way, try to copy a super polymerization, you get burned. As he ripped her own super polymerization up. And just threw it in the air. Now, he says that, well, at least I have my collection back exactly. And the Predator army can once be reunited again. Now then, he says, does anyone else want to do it like this wannabe? As everyone steps away from Deku. As he walks away, and tells her that you can never win against me, Serena. Just face it. I'm going to say this right now. You duel me again, I'll card you with no problem with it. Now then. Deku just walks away exactly. Now, Serena is really mad exactly. She just lost her triple polymerization, her dad's going to be mad at her, and she just lost against a guy who purposely lost. So yeah, and by the way, Deku yelled out, "Oh yeah, I forgot, I purposely lost the duel last time. Because I always want to see your strategy exactly. If I had to say it's a 2 out of 5 exactly, mine is always a perfect 10 out of 10. Now then, everyone's just shaking their heads and just saying, Jesus, he won? Damn. Now then, a few hours later exactly, the professor calls Deku to his, his room is actually, mostly the place he sits at to watch over Duel Academy. He says, yes, what is it, Professor? He says, oh yes, I forgot. Yuri, Serena's not there actually, so, Yuri, your mother's dead. Or, I meant, Deku, your mother's dead exactly. He just says, wait, what? As he hears that exactly, he just says who killed her exactly. Saying it was Xyz's dimension exactly. They bombed mostly Japan exactly. What, the trap card, destruction, all fate. So yeah, somebody did have to attribute their own life to activate that trap card, but still. Deku's getting really mad exactly. He says he wants to get revenge on the Xyz dimension exactly. He has the Professor King go to Xyz dimension exactly and kill everybody there. He just tells him no, because you're not old enough to go there yet. He just takes that and saying, fine then, I'll prove I'm old enough exactly. Walking away out of his room. Serena seeing he's really mad exactly. She actually did want to ask him, but she remembered that what he actually did. So yeah, Serena asks her dad what the hell happened there exactly. The professor says, I'm not telling you exactly, daughter. You're just going to learn it into the future exactly. Now, let's step into the future exactly. Deku's 15 years old exactly. Now then, Deku only has about 5 more days until, or technically 2 weeks to invade his own dimension exactly. Exceeds then standard. So yeah. Now then. Today is Valentine's Day exactly. The day his mother died actually on. So yeah. Or technically, the day that he can never have with his mother. Now then. He mostly, he hasn't skipped any classes exactly. So yeah. After history, then he could do where the fuck he went at the end. So yeah. After history class, Deku just mostly goes back to his dorm exactly. His room. So yeah. Now then, I want to say that, who you think, mostly Serena's friend asks who you're giving that to exactly. She says, I'm gonna give it to Deku. As her friends say, wait, what? Remember the last time when he tries to, remember what he said exactly? He said he's going to card you if you ever get by him ever again. She just says, I know, but, a few years ago exactly, he was mad about something my dad's not telling me about. I don't know why. I'm going to check to see why exactly. As she walks over to his dorm exactly, and her friends are telling her, don't do that actually. Deku answers says, who the hell is it? As he sees Serena, saying that, oh, it's you. Now then. Deku seems not as calm demeanor, he seems like he's fucking everybody still. Now, Serena says, can't come in. He just says, fine, you have 10 minutes exactly. As she comes in, and Deku just closes the door exactly, setting a timer for 10 minutes. Now, she says, so this is how your room looks like? It mostly looks like, he just has a PlayStation, he's playing Doom Eternal. He's saying, yes, what is it, Serena? She just says, here, as she gives him a box of chocolate, saying that, oh, thanks. She never heard Deku ever be polite to anyone. She just says, geez, I never knew you could be polite at all. He's saying yes, but, Duel Academy and stuff, you have to be ruthless as possible anyway. Can't really show any emotions here. He just says, what the heck do you want exactly? She just says, what the hell was wrong with you a few years ago? He says, let me explain. As he says, wait, are your friends listening exactly? She just says, no, they're too scared to get by your dorm exactly, or at least your room. He just says, fine. He says, after let me explain, Serena. My mother's dead. Xyz's dimension killed her exactly. The next day was going to be her, birthday, and, technically her birthday was going to be on Valentine's Day exactly. So, yeah, this day actually has me, hating Xyz dimension more and more. They killed my mother exactly, so I'm going to kill them. She just says, oh, I'm sorry. He just says, don't feel sorry for me exactly. I don't like sympathy from anyone. He just says that, well, I actually got you something, in fact. I just bought a box of chocolates, in fact, to remember my mother, but, well, here. He doesn't open the chocolate and just gives it to Serena. Tell her Happy Valentine's Day, exactly. So yeah, here's Serena. Happy Valentine's Day. As she takes the box of chocolate, she just says thanks. Deku did say it to mostly Deku to Serena, though. She walks out of his dorm exactly, and, well, her friends say, wait, what the hell happened? Saying that he gave me this box of chocolate. As her friends say, wait, what? He can be nice? Saying, yeah, it's a little weird thing exactly. He just, well, it's a little weird exactly. I can't really tell you because he told me not to tell you guys. She just says, come on, you have to tell us exactly. She just says, no, I don't give anyone else's their secrets exactly. Remember that time I actually had a chance to card Deku? I didn't, though. I don't card anyone exactly. The only time I have to is, well, for a purpose. Only if it's arrogant to the mission exactly, then I'll do it. Now, her friends say, fine, let's just check to see what the chocolates look like exactly. Now then, one of her friends tastes and say that they're really good exactly, though. She says, yeah, Deku bought them. She says, wait, what do you mean bought them exactly? Saying that, wait, he made... As she just says, he made these for me. As her friends just spell out the chocolate, saying that, wait, what? Saying, yeah, remember? Everyone in the dorms actually gets, well, oven exactly. And I saw in his room exactly he actually had, well, chocolate ready exactly. He must have been making it for me exactly, or something else. As their friends just continually telling her that, well, I think you and Deku should date exactly. Saying why exactly. Saying that, well, you can check see what's fucking wrong with him exactly. Trying to turn him into a good person. At least, well, not good, but like, at least decent to be around exactly. Trying to make his, well, anger demeanor, well, go down at least. Or his, well, ego. Shit. She just says, I'm not dating exactly, though. I don't date anyone for, well, any screw-around reasons exactly. I only date people if, well, I actually love them. And I don't, well, love Deku, but I have to treat him as a, well, say, human being. Now, I think this is a good spot to end off here. This has been the Shadowmaster, and goodbye.